What's up, guys? This is Ninja on a Ninja, and I'm trying to remember a word. Basically, when you take a pill and it is supposed to have an effect, and it's a fake, but you still have its effects, or you still enjoy its effects. A placebo effect. Okay, so my point is, I don't believe placebo is true. I think placebo is bullshit. And basically, my argument is it's not placebo, it's stupidity. That's what's doing it. It's not that the pill doesn't work, it's just that whoever you gave them to is so stupid that they believe that it works. That's the secret, right? Me, for example, I take a medication, I know what is and what isn't, so placebo doesn't work on me because I know, okay, nothing's happening, nothing is changing. Even if I believe it's supposed to do something, unless something happens, unless it's real, unless it's true, it won't work. And this is why, back in the day, I was in Tracy in Stockton, and they gave me medication, and every pharmacy that I went to, Safeway, I went to all of them. Basically, they bought something about narcotics back in the day. I've had brain surgery. This is why I was taking them, right? But anyways, they were giving me some kind of knockoff, some kind of bullshit, and they weren't giving me the name brand, the quality stuff, the real stuff. That's why I went for alternatives at the time because what they were giving me wasn't good enough because it wasn't real. And the thing was, I'm not an idiot, like I told you. So this placebo wasn't working on me. I was taking this medication. It's supposed to work because placebo, right? It's a thing, but it wasn't working. I believed it was supposed to work, but it didn't work. I'm a living proof that placebo doesn't work. It's just you're dumb enough to believe it. That's it. It's not placebo, the pill, it's placebo, you, the person. That's the placebo effect. That's what it is. It's not that what's it called? The pill works. It's that you believe it. That's what it is. That's how the placebo effect works. And they tried to write it off. Oh, you can benefit from placebo. Like no you can't. No one really can, except for the person who believes it. They can because they believe in fairies and Santa Claus, right? Of course, it's gonna work for them. They believe in I hate to say it, but Jesus Christ, right? And he may or may not be real. I don't know, but the point is, they're sold. They're just 100%. They're just done. They will just that's it. No debate, no discussion. They can't prove it. Nope. This is why the world takes advantage of shit. And what's funny is there was a debate recently, and Destiny was talking to some big fat white guy, but he reminded me of that one white guy. Literally, they're Confederate people. They're white supremacists. They're racists. You can tell, but because they're stupid and they're ignorant and they don't know, and they enjoy a ride for too long, and then they bitch about it and blame everyone else for it. But basically, um, he was like, "Do you have any idea how much a slave used to cost?" So because you enjoyed a slave, and because I didn't enjoy the slave, that was the wrong. It's because I too couldn't enjoy the slave. It's not that there were slaves, it's that I didn't get the benefit of. That's what they're bitching about. And they are supposed to be the white supremacists. They're supposed to be the ones who lead the way, but what are you thinking? Anyway, the point is, this kid in a debate with Destiny recently on some show, I forgot. I think I posted a video about it. Um, Basically, the point is, he mentioned, um, what was it called? Was it when you're not working anymore? unemployment, right? What he would do is work for 3 months and then receive unemployment for 6. Work for 3 months, receive unemployment for 6. And then he wanted to blame immigrants as if immigrants were the problem, but they're the ones working, they're the ones funding him, right? That's the Confederacy. That's the white supremacists, right? That's what's going on. The same thing with the placebo effect. Like, it's just corruption. That's why I don't like Kaku. It's because he went too far. This is why I'm starting to not like Neil deGrasse Tyson, because he's gone too far. He's already proved he's an idiot. It depends. That's what he broke all of science down to. It depends. But in reality, it's or no, maybe he said. Sorry, I mixed it up. Neil deGrasse Tyson said maybe. It didn't. It depends. It fit with me and it worked with me because that's the answer. If you break it down, it depends. Everything depends. Everything depends. How much money is in there? How much water is in there? It depends. Well, how much weight can this thing hold? Well, it depends on how strong it is, right? It depends. That's what it comes down to. Is the very fundamental answer. Depends, right? But he said maybe. So I was like, already, boom. Neil deGrasse Tyson, you are not as smart as me. I am smarter than Neil deGrasse Tyson. You may be more knowledgeable. You may know more. You may know more about space stuff than I do, but that's because I stopped learning about it because I wanted to do better things. Because I'm a jack of all trades. I don't fucking. Who cares? You want to dive down to that shit? Good for you. But the problem is, you're trading on my turf, buddy. You don't tell people how to think, what to feel about shit. You talk about stars and how pretty they are. You shut up, boy. I'll put you back in chains, boy. No. Anyways, it's a joke, by the way. If you want to get ass hurt about that, why don't you join the rest of the fucking corrupt Democrats and Republicans, you fucking idiot. I'm all about America, bitch. Anyways, I'm out. Be well, be happy, be safe. God bless, Godspeed. Be well, be happy, be safe. Now I'm going to watch this video. Watch Brian Donald's hit with major reality check on the House floor. Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. Godspeed, God bless, be strong. And the Republican Party, by the way, is all artificial. They're all fake. They're all bullshit. It's all synthetic. Anytime something happens on the left, they immediately go and create a fake version on the right. AOC showed up. Next thing you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene exists. The Squad showed up. Now they have the five. In Congress, they have black senators. You know why? It's because once upon a time, in Hollywood, it was all about being black, and so they want to. Okay, it's all about being black, and you trust black people. Okay, we'll copy that. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. But that black guy is strong and independent as he is, he's a bootlicker at the end of the day. That's why he is where he is. Because he's a bootlicker and he follows orders like a good soldier. And that's what they are. That's the military. That's the whole thing. Your military boys are being corrupted by the bullshit. By media, by, what's it called? Christianity and whatnot. It's just all method to the madness. That's all it is. Anyways, I'm brilliant. I'm the smartest man alive. Take it well, take it easy. Be well, be happy, be safe, be strong, be loved. And again, I had brain tumor and I had stroke, so I take medications that I do. Anyways, that has no impact on my intelligence, well, for the most part. Yeah, peace.